Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly Forex analysis. Let's get going and start off with the DXY. Last week we were expecting DXY here to make a consolidation and then push one more time towards the upside, creating a new higher high. And as you can see by this arrow on the screen, the end result of this forecast was that DXY respected our analysis, pushed down as a pullback here, and then it started to gain some bullish momentum, and then it took out this top, creating a new higher high. So in the coming week, I'm expecting more bullish momentum here, wait for a consolidation, and then one more push towards the upside. EURUSD, this was a textbook trade for us. We were expecting last week after this drop here the price to consolidate. We had the fair value gap level here which pushed the price down without breaking this low. So the price moved almost 100 pips, and in the coming week I'm expecting EURUSD here to make a consolidation, drop, and take out the previous low, creating a new lower low. Okay, now let's move over to pound USD. For pound USD, similar, we're expecting the price to make a consolidation here, as you can see from this arrow on the screen. This was our forecast from the previous week. So if you want to check out our previous analysis, head over to the link in the video description below and you can find it over there. Also, if you have any other requests for other instruments that you'd like us to cover, feel free to jump in the comment section below, leave us your pair, and we'll add your pair to our watch list. So now let's get back to pound USD, and like I was saying last week, we're expecting this consolidation to occur and then a drop. You can see that the price made a consolidation here, came close to this order block level, collecting all the liquidity, and then it started to drop. The price moved more than 100 pips. So for the coming week, I'm expecting here the price to correct and then drop one more time. The price could test this area first before dropping, so keep an eye out on this level. If you get a reaction here, then this might continue to drop to create continuous lower lows. Dollar yen was another pair that we got right last week. We're expecting the price to push back up here, taking out this top. So as you can see, the price corrected here, then it also corrected as well inside this area here. So we got two consolidations, two pullbacks here. So we expected a messy structure before the price pushes back up. So as you can see here, we got more than 100 pips. We got close to 200 pips from this forecast, and in the coming week I'm expecting here a consolidation and then one more push towards the upside. Australian dollar versus the US dollar. For this one, we're expecting the price to consolidate and then drop again. Instead, the price went higher than expected. It went towards this supply area here that we had. So now it's starting to go back down, but the momentum here on the chart, the price action is a bit slow. So I would be a bit cautious here because this could go towards the upside, take out this top and also this one as well. But there's also a possibility that the price will correct here and then continue to drop, but in a messy manner. So I would advise you guys to stay away from this one. This is 50-50. As you can see here, the price is ranging. You can see this big rectangle here, and when the price moves inside an area like that, making ups and downs, ranging basically, this means that we are in a corrective phase. So it's indicated that you leave this one alone when the price does this on any other chart. So I would advise you guys to leave this one aside for the coming week. For New Zealand USD, we were expecting last week a pullback and then another drop. Instead, the price is basically in the same spot that it was last week, creating this mess here. So I'm still expecting here the price to drop at some point to take out this low, but for now we don't have any clues on what will happen next because we need a bit more structure on the chart. So this could go back up and then push back down. There's also the possibility that this will drop from this level, making this small consolidation as a trigger. But similar to Australian dollar versus the US dollar, I would like to see a bit more candles here before making a decision. So in the coming week, I would advise you guys to leave this one alone as well. Moving on to dollar CAD. For this one, we were expecting last week this consolidation and then a drop before the price will push back up and take at the top. And as you can see, the price pulled back deeper than expected. This fair value gap level isn't valid anymore. So as you can see, the price came back down, retested this order block here. So there's also a chance that it might drop a bit lower in a worst case scenario towards this level here as well, because there's some liquidity left behind. So I have two options here. The first one is the price will start to push back up from here slow and steady in a messy pattern similar to dollar yen before shooting up, taking out this top. Or if it decides to collect some more liquidity, then this will drop a bit more, and then if we get a bullish reaction, then most likely the price will reverse. Okay, so these are the two scenarios presented on USDCAD. Be careful, watch the price action, don't jump in any trades if you don't have any setup. Dollar Swiss franc, this one we were expecting the consolidation last week to continue. Instead, the price dropped, creating continuous lower lows inside this area, eventually breaking this bigger level here as well. We had the bottom, and now the price is trying to do something to give us some bullish signals. We broke out of this trend line here. We also got another one from above, which overlaps this one that I drawn. So this one here is the best trend line to take into consideration. But for me to be a bit confident in a reversal here, even though we had a minor chalk here broken, I will like to see this level breach the second area here. So let me draw it again for you guys. I would like to see this level taken out and then a correction before pushing back up. It could go up from here, but even though we had a trend line breakout from this level, this could be the consolidation and this could start pushing up slow and steady, but I would like to see a bigger level taken out, so I'm a bit more confident in the upside. Okay, so wait for this level to be taken out, watch the price action, wait for a pullback, and then you can look for your buy setups if you get a pullback. If not, don't jump into any trades. Pound yen, last week we're expecting two scenarios, both of them being bullish. First one was that the price will continue to make a messy structure before shooting up, taking out this top. And the second one was that the price will drop a bit more, collect some liquidity from this level here before pushing back up. So our bias was correct. Only difference is that the price didn't pull back as we wanted in the second scenario. It went and respected the first one. So in the coming week, I'm expecting here the price to make a consolidation or even continue a move like this in a messy manner and push back up to break the top one more time and create continuous higher highs. Gold was an amazing trade for us last week. The price did exactly as we expected. We were watching gold from 2 weeks now. I did a midweek analysis 10 days ago, I think, in which I was forecasting gold to push towards the trend line in a 500 pips corrective move, and as you can see, everything unfolded here according to plan. So now we have here this trend line, the price just tested it. So now in the coming week we have this level to watch from which the price reacted here. We do have divergence on the MACD between these two lows here, but there's a chance, a small chance, that if you look closely to the price action and if you compare the impulses between them and also the corrections that were created before every drop, you can see a big similarity here between these two. So this could be another bearish leg coming down and taking out this low here, but for that to happen we will need to see a pullback and a bearish reaction towards the downside. If that happens, then most likely we'll take out this low here and hopefully we'll get a 500 pips drop from here by taking out this low, as I said. So keep a close eye here. If you get a consolidation, there's a strong, and the reaction, there's a strong chance that the price will start pushing back down and then taking out this low. So as you can see, we got a reaction from this level here, a bearish reaction, because this, as you can see, is a downtrend. You can see also the fractal nature of the market between these two corrections. You can see what happened after every correction. It was followed up by an impulse, and I expect here the same and another drop. Okay, silver. For silver this week, similar to gold, I'm expecting here this to be a consolidation, and if we get here a small pullback after this drop and the reaction towards the downside, this will go down as well to take out this low. We got a small breakout from this trend line here, but without any continuation. So this was a fake out basically, and now we expect here a consolidation, drop, take out this low here, and we can, hopefully we can enjoy some decent profits. I'm hoping for a 200 pips move towards the downside here to take out this low, but we have to wait and see if the setup unfolds. For oil, last week we were expecting a bullish move. I was saying that I would like to see the price here consolidating a bit deeper, collect this liquidity from this level and then push back up. Instead, the price only created this contracting corrective pattern here and then it started to continue its way up. So this was hard to predict. I would have wanted to see something a bit deeper here, some liquidity collected and then another push up and also a potential buy setup. So in the coming week, let's wait here for a consolidation. We have some liquidity left around this area, an order block and also a fair value gap level below. So we have to pay close attention for a reaction inside this zone here before pushing back up. Natural gas, we're expecting here the price to consolidate towards the trend line, and as you can see, we got this small consolidation, then the price dropped, and on Monday we gapped down before creating a bull trap here, which was only a pullback, and now the price dropped, and I'm expecting here another consolidation, maybe small one, reach the trend line and then push back up. But there's also a chance that the price will continue to push back up slow and steady like it did in this previous wave up. So keep an eye out as well for this possibility. But overall, mid-term to long-term, I'm bullish on natural gas. I'm expecting this level to be taken out and create a new higher high. S&P 500. Last week we were expecting a consolidation, and as you can see, the price went up without making any pullback as we expected. So in the coming week, let's wait and see if we get here a deeper pullback and then another push towards the upside. NASDAQ, we were expecting last week the price to continue its way up, creating continuous higher highs. So as you can see, we got two higher highs, and now the price broke through this trend line, but I don't see it continuing too much towards the downside. I see this as a pullback for this whole leg up that we had. So this could get a bit deeper, consolidate, drop one more time before pushing back up, or this could be enough because we came back towards the core zone here, towards this consolidation. The price pushed back up and then went down to collect all the orders sitting below here, and now we can easily go up from here and create a new higher high. For Bitcoin, this was a good forecast for us. The analysis unfolded perfectly. So as you can see by this arrow on the screen, we're expecting a pullback here and then a drop to retest this fair value gap level. We also posted a midweek analysis in which I was expecting a reaction from this trend line here, and as you can see, we got it, and the price reacted accordingly, went back down, created a new lower low, and as you can see here, there is no bullish momentum, and the volume is slow and steady dying out. So at the moment, things are uncertain. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to go up, and I see this only as a correction. Even if the price will make another drop, take out this previous lower low, I can see the possibility of the price reaching this liquidity level towards the 62K level or a bit below that. So keep an eye out on this possibility, because this could be the last leg down before the uptrend will resume. Okay, Ethereum, for this one as well, we're expecting the price to consolidate and then drop, and as you can see, our forecast was right. We got this consolidation here, then the price started to drop slightly, breaking this low, creating a new lower low, and now the way things are looking here, this becomes a range, and things could get messy with ranges here. We came back down towards this fair value gap level to collect some liquidity. There's also a chance we might drop a bit more, and if you remember when we were at this point and at this point, I was saying that I like to see the price to come back down. I won't buy it from here because it's pretty risky. That's what happens if you get stuck with the fear of missing out. So this is a pretty good lesson for all of us. And now there's two possibilities. The first one I just mentioned, the price to drop again, collect some more liquidity. This could be considered two equal lows, so the price could come back down and collect everything that's left. But there's also a chance that the price will go back up. But first, I'd like to see a breakout from this rectangle here, which means that if we get here a breakout in the consolidation, then I'm a bit more confident that the price will go back up and take out this top. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed our analysis. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. I wish all of you a happy trading week ahead. Don't forget to trade with care, and see you guys on the next one.